What's up, YouTube? Riz here from Frogs Angels, and we're talking Infinite Warfare today. Got the chance to play the beta. Had a good time playing that. Can't wait for the release. I'm going to be talking about this game compared to Black Ops 3. I'm going to give 5 reasons why it's going to be better than Black Ops 3. Also going to give some negatives. During this video, it's going to sound like I think Infinite Warfare is the greatest game ever. I don't think it's the greatest Call of Duty ever. I just think it's going to be better than Black Ops 3, and I'm giving reasons why. I think it has a chance to be a good game. Looking forward to the competitive reveal, which is today. Big competitive fan. That's what I care about the most, but we'll get into that in a different video. Let's start it off with reason number 1, why it will be better than Black Ops 3. This one's kind of opinion from my experience. I know people disagree with me already, but it's the time to kill or the bullets to kill. I know people think it's too fast, but the reason I think that is better in Infinite Warfare is because from my experience, the bullets to kill to death, actually I should say, the bullets to death, to my death, or the time to my death is the same for me in both games. I die in the same amount of bullets in Black Ops 3 as I do in Infinite Warfare, so I can tell so far, but the time for me to kill or the bullets for me to kill is faster in Infinite Warfare. So the same to die, but I can kill faster in Infinite Warfare. That's how I felt playing both these games. And so that's obviously a positive. If you felt that way, obviously a positive. I know some people didn't feel that way, but I think Black Ops 3 actually could have been the same or even faster time to kill for me, but bullets would not register, so you have to put like extra bullets into a guy. I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. That's my number 2 reason, is bullet registration. Black Ops 3 was the worst Call of Duty in history as far as bullet registration. If you use the Man of War, the M8, the snipers, it just wouldn't register. The Man of War is a good example. It was a 3 to 4 bullet kill gun, but you had to shoot 2 or 3 bullets through the guy's body before it would start registering. And that was a complete joke. Infinite Warfare, I don't think you even have to play it. You can just watch somebody play it to see that the bullets register. I didn't have one problem with the bullets going through their body and not touching them. And I think that's a big reason why the snipers were so good in Infinite Warfare, is because they actually registered. So even though that's probably a negative, was the snipers are too good, even though they're nerfing them, that's a fact. So that's a good thing. But bullet registration is going to be much better. Black Ops 3 was awful for that. I know me and a teammate of mine, we tested out in private match the M8. In Black Ops 3, it shoots 4 bullets in a burst, and it seemed like 99% of the time the last bullet, the 4th bullet of the burst, would not touch the guy. I don't know where it was going. I'm not really sure if it was even coming out of the gun. You see it coming out of the gun, but I don't know where it goes. So it was very bad in Black Ops 3, so I can guarantee it's going to be better in Infinite Warfare. The number 3 reason is mainly the movement. It kind of has to do with maps and them being glitchy as well, but it's mainly the movement. I think in Black Ops 3 you can get higher off the ground, and I think you can get that high faster, if that makes sense, than Infinite Warfare. It takes less time to get at the highest point, I should say, in Black Ops 3. It's a little toned down in Infinite Warfare, and as far as the jumping, it's not toned down that much, but the sliding is way weaker. Like, you're not going to see people sliding around like crazy like you did in Black Ops 3. And that's what I mean by glitchy, by movement being glitchy too, because in Black Ops 3 you can do the slide glitch. A lot of people do it in competitive, like search and destroy. If you're rushing somewhere, you slide, switch weapons real quick, slide, and it's just a glitch. You go super fast. It's a rush by just sliding. And we already know that's not going to be the case in Infinite Warfare. You're not going to be able to slide off the edge of stuff and just go boosting way out. It shouldn't be glitchy like that. G-slide was a thing in the beginning of Black Ops 3. We're not going to see something like that. At least I hope. And then as far as the maps with the movement, by that I mean the maps in Black Ops 3 were made for the wall run. You look at Evac, you look at Redwood with all the trees, Breach, you look at maps like that. Those maps are built for that movement system. Infinite Warfare, they already pretty much said, and from the beta maps, there's wall running, but it's not a factor at all. It is You're not going to be able to wall run underneath maps and do rushes like that. There could be a map or two in the game that's like that, but they pretty much already said that they're going back to classic, like 3-lane maps. There's not going to be mysterious extra lanes that are just wall running. That's what Black Ops 3 was pretty much all about. Evac was the king for that. So that's number 3. Number 4 is weapon balancing. I'm also going to talk about perk balancing in this too, but mainly weapon balancing. I mean, they can still do some nerfs, some buffs, but from the beta, the guns seem pretty balanced. Like, there's no standout weapon. I mean, I have my favorites, but submachine guns, you can unlock 4. I thought they were all solid. I thought there was some better than others, but it was very close. Assault rifle, same deal, pretty balanced. So we could see a mixture of guns being used in competitive, which makes it more fun, more consistent, possibly. Perk balancing, what I mean by that is in Black Ops 3 there was so many perks that you had to have. Blast suppressor, fast hands was almost a must for me, just because it was better than a normal fast hands. Not only you switch weapons faster, but the main part was after sprinting you aim in faster, which both those perks I already said, blast suppressor and the part of fast hands where you aim in faster after sprinting, they're both built in Infinite Warfare, so you don't need those perks. Those perks don't exist. Dead silence will be one if you're playing search and destroy. You're gonna need that. Just perks like that. I like that it's pretty wide open for the perk choice. There's nothing that you absolutely need, maybe 1 or 2 things. But Black Ops 3 kind of just had wasted, it almost felt like wasted slots in the creative class because of stuff that you just had to have made it kind of boring because people had pretty much the same stuff. Also could talk about specialist balancing. I think we need more gameplay, get more gameplay time going to figure out if the specialists are balanced. But Black Ops 3, there was specialists that almost like didn't work at times, like Heat Wave. There's times where you'd be standing right in front of the guy, it just wouldn't work, and you wouldn't have it next life. Or sometimes the Heat Wave would reach a guy from ridiculous distance, and I didn't see any of that in Infinite Warfare beta, but we need more gameplay for that to know for sure. I know there was other ones in Black Ops 3 that didn't register or just didn't work correctly, or there was glitches where you can get them certain ones faster somehow. So that's kind of one we have to wait and see. But as of now, I don't see any of that in Infinite Warfare. The last one, number 5, reason why Infinite Warfare should be better than Black Ops 3 is because the game takes more skill. There's a couple reasons why it takes more skill. I think the main one's auto aim or aim assist. There is definitely less aim assist in Infinite Warfare. The aim assist was pretty strong in Black Ops 3, and it was also pretty random. Sometimes it just would be stronger than other times. So I think somebody that's not that good had a better chance if that's the case. You need to have better aim in Infinite Warfare to hit your shots. And since the time to kill is known as faster, for most people, you need to be your reactions need to be on point. So that's another reason why it takes more skill. I think traits in this game are very strategy based, especially in a team game. There's gonna be a lot of strategy behind it, so I think that is a good thing. And so your team's gonna have to be solid all around to be good in this game, and I think that's a good reason. Let me go into some negatives. Connor already talked about sniping, which it's not really a negative anymore because they supposedly nerfed it. We will see on that. Servers were somewhat of an issue on the beta. That might not be a negative because it shouldn't be that bad in the real game, and we had to deal with really bad servers all year on at least I did, on Black Ops 3, constantly quitting your game out, stuff like that. Just invites wouldn't work, can't connect to your friend's lobby. So it kind of happened in the beta, but I think they'll get that fixed. That's another one we have to wait and see. Another big one for me was PS4 seemed like it was in the beta was favored over Xbox by, I mean, it was last year too, but big time this year because There would be, I mean, both servers went down. Both servers had issues, and they would talk about it on Twitter. They're going to fix that. They're going to come up with this great update to nerf sniping. And they didn't say which console. They're just saying it in general. So you think they're fixing on every console. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, it's up. Servers are up. Everything's working. Good to go. And it's working on PS4, but not Xbox. So it's almost like they don't care about Xbox. I don't know if that was just a beta thing, but we will see. The biggest negative, which really is the only negative that's like for sure, because a lot of these we don't know about, is the variant weapons. I'm not a fan of the variant weapons. Not sure why they went back to them. I guess for pub players only, like if you don't play competitive, because obviously they're not allowed in competitive. I guess it makes it more interesting, but I know everybody would rather see just extra guns, more guns in the game than same guns with superpowers. I mean, I like the nuke, the ones with the nuke on them. I think that's a good idea, but I think they could have just stuck with that. It's the same gun, looks a little cooler with the nukes, but no, they got to add perks on the guns that make them have superpowers almost, and I'm just not a fan of that. That's like really the only negative that really drives me nuts. The other ones are the little small things. Things I have questions on are consistency, which is a big factor in Call of Duty. Will the game be consistent? Black Ops 3 was not. From the beta, besides like the servers and all that, it was pretty consistent as far as gameplay, but we'll see. And another one is updates throughout the game. I think a lot of times they overdo it. Games will start off good and they'll do random updates that aren't necessary and make the game, that goes back to consistency, and makes the game less consistent. And I think they're just unnecessary. I think they should know what they want their game to be. Like, I think they should know right now, like, how they want guns to be. If they want this gun to kill in this time, then you figure it out. You don't have to change it mid-game. Guns shouldn't be overpowered. I don't think they have enough time to test their game and get it right. So that's another thing we got to wait and see. But overall, I'm pretty excited for this release. Big competitive search and destroy fan, so very excited for that. Hopefully it's good. I thought Black Ops 3 was the worst. Even though I enjoyed it at times, I think it was the worst search and destroy game in COD history. Possibly the worst COD of all time. So I hope this year will be better. I'm a big fan of Infinity Ward, so we'll see. Just can't wait for it. I got some more gameplay videos coming out. I'm going to show you my best assault rifle, my best submachine gun from the beta. Hopefully I don't nerf them too much or anything when the game actually comes out. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us out. That would be great. And goodbye.